Welcome back to the second part of News Across Nigeria. The LGA Skills Acquisition Center just got commissioned in Abia State by the governor. Before we proceed with that story, let's remind you that all our top stories can be found on our website, channelstv.com, and on youtube.com/channelsweb. Visit m.channelstv.com to see us live on your mobile device. You can also download the Channels TV app for Android, iOS, and Windows phones from their respective stores. We'd also like to urge you to please interact with the Eyewitness feature in the Channels TV app on the Android, iOS, and Windows platforms. If you have pictures or videos you'd like to share with us, tap the app on your device, swipe to reveal the Eyewitness menu, and follow the instructions. Now I'd like to share with you some of the pictures you sent in to us courtesy our Eyewitness portal. And we begin in the north-central part of the country in Kwara State, in Ilorin. This one shows a long queue of motorists and other consumers of petrol waiting outside the filling station as the scarcity bites harder. The Eyewitness reporter wants the federal government to help resolve the situation. That's a mantra going around the country at this time. And this next photo shows a gully erosion along a road in Ika South local government area in Delta State. The Eyewitness reporter wants state authorities to come to the aid of residents in the community and end their suffering. And in the southwestern part of the country, this picture was sent in from Lekki Estate Road in Lagos. It shows motorists driving along the median. The person that sent in this one says the motorists are impatient. He wants state traffic regulatory officials to enforce stipulated sanctions. You can't be driving in the middle of the road where it's a no driving. Okay, from there now to our story on Ebonyi State. But before we go there, we'd like to turn our attention to Abia State and concerning the unemployment there, which is being handled by the state governor. Abia State Governor Keze Ikpeazu has commissioned the LGA Skills Acquisition Center built by the National Directorate of Employment, the NDE. Now, the ICT-based center was commissioned alongside the Minister of Labor and Employment, Chris Ngige, in an effort to reduce unemployment and create wealth. It's also aimed at driving economic activity to make the youth self-reliant.
Skill Acquisition Center so that it will serve not only Gunabo people.
While commissioning the ICT complex, the governor said that his government will assist graduates of the center financially with a monthly stipend of 20,000 each to 50 participants of the scheme throughout their training, in addition to empowering them with cash gifts to establish their own businesses. In his words, Director General, National Directorate of Employment, Abubakar Mohammed, acknowledged the supportive role of Abia State government in the fight against unemployment.
The ICT facility is a pillar that drives the economy of every nation going forward. Because whatever we do today, if you are not ICT compliant, it will be difficult for you to keep pace with the trends of world events. It is our prayer and desire that this center will serve its purpose and also bring happiness and prosperity to the people of Ugunabo and beyond.
The center, which has all the necessary facilities in computer and phone repairs, amongst others, will be training about 125 beneficiaries in the first phase. According to the Minister of Labor and Employment, Senator Chris Ngige, this is one of the several ways the federal government is using in curbing social vices by creating befitting jobs.
Unemployment worse than cancer. When you're unemployed or underemployed, you become a hungry man. And a hungry man is an angry. So we are going to fight unemployment. This is one of the tools we have kept that here. We are going to do more.
There is no gainsaying that the center designed to provide ICT-based skills training would keep the unemployed occupied, thereby reducing social vices associated with unemployment.
Fighting crime now, the Ebonyi State Police Command has arrested suspected hoodlums who were alleged to be behind the attack on a police patrol team at Okpoto in the Ishelu local government area of Ebonyi State. Parading the suspects at the command headquarters in Abakaliki, the capital, the Commissioner of Police, Peace Abdallah, said the hoodlums attacked the policemen in the early hours of the morning, inflicting gunshot and machete wounds.
On the 21st of October, at about 0200 hours, a police team were attacked by some while on stop and search at an area in Ebonyi. The hoodlums attacked the policemen in the wee hours of the morning, inflicting injuries, and snatched 3 AK-47 rifles and rounds of ammunition. The command immediately stepped into action, and through intelligence-led policing and working closely with the community, the 3 members of the same gang that attacked the police have been arrested, and the 3 AK-47 with the ammunition have also been recovered. The suspects actually confessed that they had planned to block the Lokoja-Abuja highway to rob innocent citizens. We will continue in our efforts to stamp out criminality in Ebonyi State. Of course, we cannot do it alone. We need information. We will continue to circulate our emergency numbers. The Nigeria Police is driven by a leadership that demands excellence and commitment to selfless service to all Nigerians. The Almighty God will continue to protect us all. There is no welcome abode for anyone who wants to disrupt the relative peace in Ebonyi State.
Ebonyi State Police Command going about the business of fighting crime. From there to the South and Bayelsa State, where Governor Siriake Dickson has expressed confidence in his ability to make a much better leader if re-elected for another 4 years, courtesy of the experiences garnered from his community-to-community tour. Now, according to him, it's enabled him to get first-hand knowledge of the challenges faced by the various communities. The governor said this during the campaign in Ekeremor local government area.
The tour of Ekeremor local government began at Obirigbene community, a riverine settlement where the indigents welcomed the governor and his entourage. From there, the campaign moved to Isapo town, then to Tamogbene and 3 other nearby communities.
Satisfied with your giant charge. We are satisfied with the way you handle the economy of Bayelsa State. We are satisfied that your second coming, I can drive my car to Obirigbene community.
For the people of Egbema and Galaberi, he is the first governor that ever visited them, and honoring them with his presence is all he needs to get their votes on the 5th of December.
That means that your visit indeed has shown that you are a countryman governor. And therefore we adopt you as the only candidate. Egbema and Galaberi Ward 12 in its entirety will vote for you.
The wife of the governor, Dr. Rachel Dickson, who is an indigene of Agoro community, joined her husband to campaign in a local government. She encouraged the women to participate by voting massively for the PDP.
For every woman who deserves good education, for her son, for her daughter, for those who want the job woman to have a name, for those who want the job woman to be celebrated, for those who want the best of amenities in our community, PDP and Governor Dickson is the answer.
Addressing the mega rally at Ekeremor, Governor Dickson assures the people of his commitment to completing the multi-billion naira senatorial road project.
You have seen leaders, you have heard from leaders and women leaders, youth leaders, in all communities in the Ekeremor local government, and here terminating in the local government headquarters itself. Contrary to the propaganda by the opposition, you now see that the people are with the PDP.
The governor also paid courtesy call on traditional rulers of the various communities.
Meanwhile, as for the opposition, the governorship candidate of the APC, the All Progressives Congress in Bayelsa State, Mr. Temipri Silva, has promised to build more roads, more schools and hospitals, and empower the people of the state as it takes his campaign to Nembe, Otuan and Amasoma communities. During his campaign in the 4 communities, Mr. Silva reminded the people of some of the achievements of his administration in its first term. He assured the communities that a vote for the APC in the forthcoming elections is not just a vote for change, but for continued development and the well-being of the people of Bayelsa State as a whole.
The All Progressive Congress and its governorship candidate in Bayelsa State at the rally in Amasoma. Supporters of Mr. Silva pledged to ensure his victory at the forthcoming polls.
I want to assure His Excellency, with the permission of all of you, that 5th of December, we are giving him how many percent of votes? How many percent of votes?
Mr. Silva reminded the people of the many developments that were brought to them during his first tenure and promised to do more if he is returned as governor.
I know that one of the biggest problems of Amasoma is water. I came here and I inspected that water project. The outgoing government has been there for almost 4 years. And they have received so much money. Why haven't they done even the water project for Amasoma? I will make sure that that water project is realized within the first year.
The campaign train then moved to Otuan community, where the governorship candidate is decorated with the sword, a symbol of authority by the paramount ruler of Otuan. And for some residents of Otuan, Mr. Silva's first administration brought a lot of development to the community, and that's why they will throw their weight behind him.
We need a change for a new government that will come much closer to us.
Erroneously, people are saying that he was the one that bring violence. Rather, he brought peace. He brought peace in the Niger Delta, and I stand to testify. And I know that his second coming is not only peace we will enjoy development.
The campaign train then stopped for the day at Nembe local government, where its supporters defied the rain to meet their preferred candidate, Amaka Okafor, Channels Television News.
Some pensioners are getting paid their arrears across the country. Yesterday, we brought you a story of those in Imo State in the southeast who are getting paid. But in Benue State, some pensioners are complaining that they are not. That's when we come back on News Across Nigeria.